Hey everyone, this is Nicolette Mason with Marie Claire's Big Girl in a Skinny World, and I'm here today on Hello Style doing a super sparkly DIY for the holidays. What I'm doing today is actually inspired by the designer Marcus Lupfer, who does amazing sequin and embellished sweaters, but they come with a very hefty $500 price tag. So today I am making my own and teaching you guys how you can do the same thing. And here's a little sneak peek. So this is actually pretty simple, but there are a handful of supplies that you're probably going to need to go out and buy. You can get them at a fabric store, a craft store like Joann's, even Amazon.com if you have the time. But here are the basics. You start with a sweater, another one from H&M Plus. These run about $30. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors. I have a large pair for paper, and then smaller baby scissors for some thread and sequins. A whole lot of sequin trim. You're gonna need an assortment of colors depending on what design you wanna do. Some fabric glue. This one is specifically for embellishments, and it's also fabric safe. So you want something specifically fabric safe so it doesn't bleed through your fabric. Acrylic paint for fabric again, or depending on how comfortable you feel with your drawing skills, some tailor's chalk. So this came in a pack of 2. And then if you feel like you want to reinforce your pattern once it's done, some needle and thread just to sew those little suckers on. And final touches, you're gonna want a piece of cardboard or poster board and some bobby pins or clips. So once you've got all your supplies ready, the next thing you need to do is make a stencil. So this is what I did for my dreidel. I just found an image on Google image search and I masked it in Illustrator. I'm gonna put this up online so you can download it if you wanna use the dreidel. But today I'm going to make mistletoe. So now we have our sweater, we have our cardboard, a stencil. I'm gonna start fixing the sweater onto the cardboard. Another reason why it's really important to put the cardboard in between the layers of fabric for your sweater is so that when you use the fabric glue, it doesn't bleed through to the other side and stick to itself. So you won't be able to wear it. Now I'm just fixing the sweater onto the cardboard with my little bobby pins. So now I'm going to take my stencil, place it, commit to a location. I'm gonna start drawing my little mistletoe pattern roughly onto the sweater. This doesn't have to be an exact science or art at all. You can kind of rough it out. Just give yourself some boundaries and guidelines to start bedazzling on top of. This is just regular sequin trim. You buy it by the yard at a fabric store or craft store. And I prefer definitely this single sequin width. But since I'm doing mistletoe and we have some little clusters of leaves and berries, I also have this wider sequin trim that is great for doing little clusters, or if you're going to be doing a really large section. Now, once you have your sequins ready to go, a little glue. I have these tweezers, but you can really use any type of metal or whatever tool you want, a popsicle stick, the back of a spoon or a fork, but the purpose is just to press these sequins down into the glue so you have a nice flat surface. Alright, so I've been gluing sequins onto this sweater for about an hour, let's say, give or take, but we're almost done. All I'm doing now is we have some like little loose threads at the end of the trim, so I'm just going in, snipping some of those off, and we're pretty much done. So I'm really excited to show you guys my mistletoe sweater. So you want to give yourself some time to dry. This is still a little bit wet, but here we are, mistletoe, right in time for the holidays, and I saved about like $460 by making it myself. And of course, you don't have to make this a holiday sweater. You can do any pattern, any design that strikes your fancy, but this is a really fun project that you can do by yourself or with friends. So I'm gonna get ready to go play some dreidel. Watch out because I'm probably gonna win all of the gelt in New York. And thank you guys for watching Big Girl in the Skinny World on Hello Style. Please share your DIY project. You can tweet us, you can leave it below in the comments. I'm very excited to hear from you all.